You want more teething cookies? Do you want some more cookies, honey? Babies love teething cookies. My little angel adores them. I do my best to make sure I get her the best quality type of teething cookies. For example, these. We give her these a lot. I make sure that they're organic. And right now I just gave her some of these. The only thing is that they are pretty expensive. I know these cost us about $5 at Target. And these were, I want to say $4 at our local Winco. Doesn't seem like a lot of money, but it could be, especially when you can save some money and making them. I know I like to give my baby as best quality as I possibly can and try to give her a lot of homemade foods. But I looked online on how to make your own teething cookies, and I had wonderful success. I'm going to post a picture on that in just a moment. The only thing is that it did take up some time, which I don't necessarily mind, but for the average working mommy, a lot of mommies don't have time to come home from a long day of work, cook and clean, take care of yourself, take care of your spouse, take care of your daughter, and take care of the house and stuff like that, and still have enough time to make a batch of cookies and do it as often. And when I did make her homemade teething cookies, I got very excited and made about 30 of them. I made 3 different types, 3 different kinds, 30 different ones. I'm sorry, 30 cookies, 3 different flavors. And the thing is, though she adored them, they actually went bad pretty soon. I gave some to both of her grandmothers, and we kept one here. And even though we refrigerated them, they actually did expire not too long after I made them. So what I do is this little recipe that I'm about to show you. It's very easy. It only takes 2 ingredients. I do this whenever I'm in between these and these, and whenever I find myself not having enough time to make her teething cookies from scratch. It requires 2 ingredients. You most likely already have these 2 ingredients at home, and I'm really excited to share that with you. I do use a microwave when I use it. I know that I may receive some comments that say that microwaving isn't good, but you know, we use them, and I did speak with my doctor, and they did not say that microwave could hurt the baby, especially when you want to heat up Gerber foods, for example, in the directions that say you're able to use a microwave for a few seconds to warm it up. So already microwaving is one of the things that we already use for babies, so I don't feel as terrible as I did in the beginning after speaking with my doctor about giving her some food that came from the microwave. So I hope you guys like this video, and I hope that I help some mommies. I know that I do this whenever I'm in a rush or whenever I'm at grandma's house and I don't have any teething cookies for some reason. You never know. You can forget to pack them. You didn't pack enough. You ran out in between paychecks, didn't buy any, and I made this at grandma's house, and a lot of people just kept complimenting me on that really quick, simple recipe, and I was able to use whatever my mommy had at the house, and it was really like an emergency type of cookie, and it worked wonderful. I really hope you enjoy this video. So this here is all you are going to need. You're going to need 100% whole wheat bread and a Gerber food. I'm using prunes with apples. I'm not using her homemade baby food when I make this. Now, I don't like using white bread because whole wheat is the better alternative for her. Of course, it always depends on your children, what they're able to handle. Some children are allergic to gluten and so on and so on. But I'm using this as a healthier alternative for her because she's able to eat whole wheat without a problem. I'm using 100% whole wheat and not using anything that says grain in the title. 7 grain, 12 grain, nothing like that, simply because those grains and seeds can make her choke. You never know, because there's grains and seeds, there's flax seeds and sunflower seeds and stuff like that, and I just don't want her to have any problems when enjoying her cookie. I don't want her to get any seeds caught up in her little throat. You are going to need a rolling pin, and you're going to need a knife. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one piece of bread, and I'm just going to use my knife, and I'm going to cut off the crust. I like to make for about 2 cookies, 1 or 2 cookies at a time when I make this. There we go. I cut off this right over here, and I'm just going to throw it away. Next, I'm going to use my rolling pin, and I'm going to apply some pressure just to flatten this out. Just like this. I'm going to put it flat down. And then I'm going to get the Gerber of choice. I'm going to be using the prunes with apples today. I'm not using her homemade baby food just because I only have a few of her fruit. Yes, baby. Here you go, sweetie. I only have a few of her homemade Gerber foods left that have fruit in it, so that's why I'm going to be using this one instead. I don't always use fruit. Sometimes I use sweet potato or carrot, or you could always get a little bit of her favorite fruit puree and a little bit of her favorite vegetable puree and just mix them. That's all you have to do. So I'm just using my yogurt land spoon, so it's not really an exact measurement or anything like that. I'm just going to be spreading it on the top of the bread. Now this is the messy part. And then I'm going to be turning the bread around. I'm going to get a little bit more. Mama. Yeah, baby. I'm just going to be doing this. Now, this is the messy part because I'm going to get my fingers. I'm just going to spread it around really nicely. I'm going to get the sides of the bread just like that. I'm going to turn it back around. Make sure I get the bread evenly coated with her fruit puree. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it. It's up to you. If you want to fold it this way, or if you want to fold it this way. It doesn't matter. Or what you can do is cut it in the middle and make her 2 cookies with 1. And when I make her 2 cookies in 1, I don't like to roll them this way simply because it's a really small cookie. Let me try to see if you guys can see it. I just turn it this way. Just like that, just to make it a little bit long. So I like to make her 2 cookies with 1 of her bread slices. And then what I do next is I just get these and I place them on a plate, on a microwave safe plate of course. I'm just going to get the rest of my puree and I'm just going to coat it right on top. You can use your fingers for this too, I usually do. There we go. And I'm going to pop it in the microwave for about 1 minute to 1 minute and 10 seconds. And then I'll be putting it inside of the refrigerator for about 20 minutes, or if it's a rush process, inside of the freezer for about 10 minutes. Okay, so here's the end result of the homemade 2-ingredient teething cookies. And as you can see, I put them in the microwave just enough time. It did not burn. Always make sure you guys check the bottom. Did not burn at all. It is nice and hard. Of course, depending on your microwave, take it out and check it. If it's not hard enough, if it's too gooey, it's up to you if you want to give it to the baby like that, or if you want to put it inside of the microwave a little bit longer to get a little harder. Make sure that it does not burn. You can always check that right here on the bottom. And then that's it. Here you go. Do you want a teething cookie? She loves her teething cookies. There we go. I hope I helped you guys out. If you have any questions or comments, please write them down in the comment section. If you did like this, please be sure to give it a like, share it, subscribe, And I put down the little story on how this came about in the description below. She really does like this a lot, and I'm really happy that I'm able to make her 2 teething cookies with 1 piece of bread. It's really good for me. It's less bread for her. I hope you guys enjoyed our video. Allison, say hi. Allison, hi.